child support thing. Let me explain it to you. 6 months. Just an application. Don't get caught up. Say America knew, so I know you're not. As a young in the street, I've seen people get killed. I want to hope that that's the worst that he's been doing. With Puff, I heard about Herb having a stroke. I genuinely, he's a cool dude. Brother, man. It's like one of those, like, yo, he was telling me about Herb, and I'm like, you know, the way they glorify violence, but like, and again, I'm not glorifying this, but, you know, as a young, why life leave a person? You not glorify. It's the same thing, like watching what's going on with Puff. It doesn't feel good. I don't want to see someone that maybe we had like a bullshit disagreement where I don't want to see them die or be tortured. I'm not going to celebrate the pain of anybody, any human.
All right, I can't find the part. What are you talking about, Jay? Anyway.
You know, allegedly, Paris Jackson tried to commit suicide recently.
But she denied it, right?
She denied it, but TMZ still running with the story.
Fair. You already know this young girl's going. Hey, now, like, she was trying to get help and all that stuff, and then she did, you know, like, that's laying on your heart that you were part of the process of this young lady killing herself. Like, everything that to me, and like, clearly they didn't want that information.
Image is like the stupidest thing ever. This it's all good.
And more than anything is like, we're in the hip hop community and stuff like that. And I just from a fan, I was like, my understanding, Foxy got signed to like, and it got intense. Sit around and I act like there wasn't young girls that, you know, were in the hip hop community and stuff like that. And I just from a fan, I was like, my understanding, Foxy got signed to like 15, 16 years old. And the first time I had heard of her was on the Ain't No Nigga record and this all speculation and rumors. We don't know if it's true, but I'm talking about as a fan outside looking in, and that's why I had Dame in front of me. I was like, how old was she when y'all was in the studio? Like, was anything going on? And if he would have just said no, I think he was like, oh, I see what you doing. Oh, you funny. Like he was playing it up, but I'm just like, there's probably 5-10 other artists and females that are around that were teenagers. That's why I said there's cats now that the reason why ain't nobody speaking up because everybody been condoning this bullshit in hip hop and film and television and sports. There's young teenage girls around grown ass fucking men all the time.
Yeah.
Quote me. Like I see and it has to stop.
I agree.
Like I don't care if you're a billionaire now. I don't care if you married now. Like if we gonna call out everybody we calling out, then everybody got to come to the table. If you fucked a 15-year-old, I don't care who you are, you gotta.
Well, remember Tiger was with Kylie when she was a teenager.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if you fucking 15-year-olds and you a grown ass man, there's something fucking wrong with you.
Let's just say Kylie wasn't 15 years old. I'm not trying to get any more lawyer letters here.
I don't know, but I'm just saying individuals. I didn't say anybody's name because these lawyers be calling me every day. But if you're a grown ass fucking man and you're fucking a 15-year-old, you're sick.
Right. Well, after the interview with Dame, 50 Cent, you know,
he commented as he does.
Interesting. It's kind of odd, man. All right, so to kind of wrap that up. By the way, we're getting some breaking news on Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan allegedly died from a fentanyl overdose and other drugs involved too. The toxicology report clearly has came back. They're saying he died from a toxic mix of several drugs, including fentanyl. TMZ has learned, according to the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office. In Georgia, the late rapper died from a combination effects of fentanyl, alprazolam. Is this Xanax? What the fuck is this? Is this Xanax? I've seen like this medical name, but there's like a street name for it. What is this? Yeah, it's Xanax. It is Xanax. Okay. So my boy was on fentanyl. Well, I guess no one takes fentanyl like straight up, right? Like no one's like, yo, let's get the Fenty. You know what I mean? Like I think, tell me if I'm wrong, but fentanyl is a thing that is very potent and very lethal if you just digest it like directly. But if it's used to cut these other drugs, especially pill type drugs, it could, even if it's weaker, it could make that drug hit a little bit harder. So people use small dose of fentanyl to make already like whether ecstasy or whatever that they're pressing up hit a little bit harder, right? I think that's what it's for. So he was on codeine, promethazine, Xanax, obviously cut with fentanyl. And yeah, they're saying his death actually was really an accident. Wow, okay. They say he also had THC in the system, so he was smoking it. Yeah. So he was on some weed, lean, Xanax. That sounds like the regular, like, batch of drugs I feel like most people take. You know what's going to be interesting in here, right? Sorry. They got to do it like Michael Williams. Find the dealer. Lock the dealer up. Well, I mean, if they ruled his death as an accident, is there an incentive to go find the dealer that he got this from? By the way, in prescribed Xanax, because I do know they prescribe Xanax, is fentanyl in that? Or is fentanyl only in the Fugazi shit that they're pressing up? Could someone let me know, one of y'all drug heads? Because we all know, I believe also in the Mac Miller case, they went after the person who sold Mac Miller those drugs. In Michael Williams' case, they went after that person as well. In this case, okay, so yeah, fentanyl is not used. It's only in the Lay's pills. Yo, can't these, like, you know, I'm not sitting here advocating drug use or nothing like that, but can't they, like, especially if you're rich, can't you just get like a prescription? You know what I'm saying? Can't you just get a prescription? Or is it that, because I know some people who have like legit prescription for certain shit, but then their demand for the drug doesn't meet with the prescription. Like they're only prescribed this amount and they need it way more often than is prescribed. Yeah, John Gotti, I gotta ask. I know I got some junkies in the chat. Fent is in the bad perks. Well, it doesn't seem like he was on perks. Seemed like he was on Xanax.
Well, a lot of.
Do they put fentanyl in cocaine or no? They say he showed no sign of trauma when his body was found dead and examined. Now, this is going to be a really morbid question, and I'm just asking this like just because I want to know. I probably should do some research about it off stream. When you overdose, like especially like with fentanyl, is it like you just go to sleep and don't wake up type of shit? Or is it like, yo, you're chilling and then you just start foaming from the mouth type shit and you dead? Like how does it happen?
Both ways.
Like,
sometimes
no bullshit. I'm seriously asking. Because if I'm thinking about the story of Rich Homie Quan, looked like he was found peacefully. Like, well, at first they said they found him and he was on the ground with food in his mouth. Was he currently overdosing at the time or was he dead? But I don't think he was dead. Like, if he was deceased, then his body would be cold. Like, his limbs would be not really moving. Maybe rigor mortis didn't kick in, but like, you know, supposedly his brother picked him up. Was it the brother or somebody picked him up and put him back on the couch? So I'm guessing maybe he was going through the somebody said you go out peacefully. All right, let's not say that. They say your body forgets to breathe. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is crazy. Now here's the thing, right? So you know the story goes that so his girlfriend had woken up, taken the kids to school.
Yeah, we can't stop with this story. Come on, bro. Just enough's enough.
He was sleeping before and, you know, was sleeping afterwards. Or she thought she was sleeping, and clearly she then checked on him like, damn, nigga, like, you ain't gonna get up. And then she realized he's passed. But it was supposed, it was supposed that he had died. Or he was having some type of trauma because he was found, like, on the ground with food in his mouth, right? Rich Homie Quan, food in mouth. Let's find the story. His brother first found the rapper passed out on the kitchen floor with food in his mouth before moving him. Now, even if Rich Homie Quan's a skinny dude, like, bro, if you're gonna move dead weight, that's gonna be heavy. As opposed to you could help somebody walk, maybe they're tired or they're too lit. But
I'll be back 5 minutes, chat.
but
Grab some food.
moving a dead body, you would probably be like, yeah, this person's not alive. So I'm guessing he probably was alive then. Fuck. Just thinking about this drug overdose stuff is kind of like morbid, but yeah. So you're telling me that the way the drug affects him is that you forget to breathe? Really? So you're like breathing or like your heart beating is kind of like it's an autonomical process. Like your body just does it. It's actually controlled by a particular place in our brain that we don't necessarily have to cognizantly think, let's breathe. Like you just breathe. T Sipper, thank you. She says, wrong. Fentanyl is an opioid, a painkiller, narcotic used in clinical settings. Okay, thank you. You're putting me on game. I love when my educated chat queens or chat niggas help me out. So fentanyl is used in a clinical setting. So the street fentanyl kills you. Because it's unregulated. She says, I OD'd and woke up with paramedic/Narcan. Glory to God, 3 years sober. Wow. T-Sipper, you said so I'm guessing, you don't work in a clinical setting, but you're saying it is used there. And you're saying if someone's overdosing, let me ask you this question. So if Rich Homie Quan's brother, maybe at the time when, he was found with food in his mouth on the kitchen floor, maybe if he had called for help then and, paramedics came immediately, I heard Narcan is like a way to like counteract. It's like an antidote for some of the overdosing effects that some of these drugs, especially even fentanyl, does to you. Maybe his life could have been saved, right? Somebody said there's codeine pills in Atlanta. Hard, but in general, real Percocets are hard to get because of new laws slow down how Percocet are being distributed. Wow. Yeah, they said Narcan will reverse it. All right. Okay. All right, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Kind of sad, man. I know some people had these conspiracy theories of how he passed. Man, God works in mysterious ways, man. I know some people, obviously, he's a part of the whole YSL trial in a sense because he's a victim. He's a victim, you know what I mean? Father barbershop getting shot up, manager getting killed, him getting threatened, his car getting shot up. So, yeah. All right. Okay. What did I go in here for? What did I go in here for? Oh, y'all want to talk about who Drake unfollowed? I tell you, my boy Drake, he's on his first vacation. He encouraged me. He's like, yo, act, man. You've been killing it this year. We both had good years, man. Take a break, man. And I told him I'm like, end of the year. But yeah, Drake's in Turks. You feel me? Doing his thing. I think he's still in Turks, but he was yesterday. Anyway, where is it? Kirko got it. Okay, let's see what happens. So apparently Drake has now unfollowed multiple people. Kendrick, Cardi, LeBron James, Rick Ross, DeMar DeRozan, Joe Budden, and more. Wow. I'm going to be honest with you. This is a little bit shocking because, during the whole Meek beef, he never unfollowed Meek. And I remember saying that. I was like, yo, Drake, this nigga's trying to kill your career. This nigga's talking crazy to you. He never unfollowed Meek. I remember that. Never unfollowed that guy. And I always thought, all right, Drake follows like 3,000 people, and he's always following new artists, new entertainers type shit, new streamers. So I always just thought, okay, he's one of them people like once you follow somebody, even if they fall out with you, you still follow them. You know, this is an attempt here to probably draw a line. To draw a line. You know, I'm gonna do some more research on the Cardi thing. I heard that, you know, I've heard from people, not Drake, but I've heard from people. Some people were like, "Yo, Cardi picked a side," and what that meant was like, "Yo, Cardi got off the song with Drake, took a XO chain, was like, you know, obviously he's been rocking with these guys for a long time anyway, but it felt like he was letting it be known that, yo, he fucks with these people a little bit more over Drake." I don't know. If Drake unfollowed him, maybe that's what it means. Shit, matter of fact, let me look. Did I make the unfollow list? Let me see. I'm checking it out. Drake cutting people off now. I'm looking. I hit the follow list. Oh, look like he's still unfollowing more people because this says Drake is following 317. I looked on his Instagram now. He's following 3301. So he unfollowed 17 people afterwards. Yeah, Drake is on a following spree. Let me look who else he followed. Don't worry, y'all. Yo, spam sixes in the chat. Big Ack is still on the follow list. All right, I made the cut. Okay, the first round unfollow cut. I'm still there, bro. I'm still there. Okay, let me look up some names. Oh, matter of fact, could I do it on stream? I could probably do it on stream, right? Champagne popping, come on. Let's see who Drake is unfollowed. And again, see 3301. Let's click on this and let's see who. First of all, Big Ack is still on the list. Both accounts, man. Come on, man. Following the Academics TV account. Also, Academics. I gotta make sure my boy is wait. My boy Grant ain't on the list? Now Grant's main page is down. I know he definitely follows Grant, but we gotta get him on it. We gotta get him to follow the backup. Don't you worry. We're gonna get the Crow to follow the backup. Okay, let's see. You know what I've been interested in? J. Cole. Cole made it. Cole still on it. Congratulations to J. Cole. He made the first round of cuts. All right. I don't know about the second round, J. Cole, because you've been moving a little iffy. Okay. And did y'all see this? Supposedly, go check out my guys over here. You know I be following all the Toronto pages. Toronto rappers. Go follow this page right here. Shout out to them. Apparently, you know, they posted from the Two Stooges, Ruri and Mealy Mall, and apparently Drake liked this. I don't know if you can see it here, but one of the likes is you're gonna see Aubrey Drake Graham. Let me just scroll down. Well, first of all, Preem likes it. You know, Preem is Drake's guy. You know, reps up. Keep going down. You're gonna see Drake somewhere, or did he unlike it? What the fuck? Oh, it's not showing all 400. It's just showing. Listen. Anyway, Drake liked this. Okay, this is always. I'll show you on my phone or something like that. God damn it. By the way, this page hit me up and told me that they're like, "Yo, look, Drake liked this." I'm gonna show you what's the significance in a second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right here. So this post, and it does say, "Look, liked by Champagne Poppy." Right. So it's the post we're talking about. So it's a post of the Two Stooges, right? Ruri and Mealy Mall talking about the relationship between Drake and J. Cole, which to me that was interesting. Why would Drake like this? Unless J. Cole might not make round two. He might be on the second round of cuts off the gram. You feel me? Anyway, let's listen to these bums. I feel like I'm listening to niggas from a different dimension. I could have swore I buried these bum ass niggas. But you know what? Fine. Let's go. I feel like I'm listening to a ghost, nigga, but it is October.
You get to the hate.
This isn't hate.
No, it's not even hate.
It's an observation of the choices that have been made, and I have seen no one else talking about it.
Ooh, the line has been drawn in the sand?
After the Cash Cobain thing,
what
cool,
side
whatever.
you on?
Cole chose the side, and no one's talking about it. After the beef, even after Drake had said, I don't give a fuck how Cole feels, and went after Kendrick, we have seen Cole collaborate with two people that one could deem be ops of Drake specifically. We know he's been going back and forth with ASAP Rocky. We've never even known Cole and ASAP to ever have like a relationship like that. Who knows?
both live in
We
New
don't know
York.
these people. They probably talk.
Yeah.
But these two
I
gentlemen
heard
did.
you. Get to the hate.
Okay.
But I don't know if that was like on the list with the midst of everything going on that everyone would wanted the Cole and Rocky song. I like the song, don't get me wrong. It's just interesting timing. And Cole, who was trying to play neutral for the most part, I think made a full decision by not only doing a song with Rocky, doing a fucking video with him too, and then turn around a week later and do a song with someone that's part of TDE. I think he clearly put his foot in the sand and said, I am on this side. I am not fucking with Drake anymore. Someone that went from being neutral for the most part and even left Dreamville Fest saying, I want no parts of this back and forth. This is weird. Why specifically are you going to work with two people that could be deemed ops of Drake right after that entire thing? I don't think I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm crazy for
that's a simple
observing
answer.
that.
That's a
I ain't gonna lie. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
simple answer.
You think he did it intentionally?
I think that he know Drake ain't fucking with him.
All right, so at least we're on the same side.
Yeah, that ain't that was your theory.
That's less of a debate.
That ain't no theory.
I've seen no one speak about how odd that was.
Man,
Just
Jake,
with Rocky, but
man.
then Daylight obviously Daylight was a trusted source during the Drake and Kendrick beef
Bro.
when it came to information on that side.
let me explain
These
something.
TDE.
Okay, cool. Let me explain something to you. All of these niggas
I don't think I'm crazy.
are very aware that the kid from the north ain't fucking with them no more.
The kid from the north. Don't refer to him as
All right, the boy from
no,
the north.
worse.
Yeah, like what you want me to say? The man from the north. Okay, every one of these
you
rappers,
can use his artist
Okay.
Drake.
every one of these rappers and MCs and whatever the else you want to identify them as, all of you niggas that got features that helped your career, that I handed you your first number one, some of you your only number one, they know good and goddamn.
I hate to agree with these two scrubs over here, but they're right. Drake ain't fucking with half of these things. Now, I don't know about the J. Cole thing, but everybody on Follow, I think he's finally... Drake has been cryptically doing this thing where, for the first time ever, I seen him... I don't know if I reposted it. I think I did repost it, or it's definitely on Academics TV. He posted a few days ago where he put up on his burner account the plot twist joint, and he literally said... He put like a meme, and he said, yo, these guys were never your friends. They're just like work associates. And it feels like Drake is kind of realizing like, yo, you didn't really have any real relationship with these guys, okay? Like you can't even sit there and be butthurt. They've all turned their back on you. They basically have, essentially, sided with somebody else or done stuff to kind of make you look crazy, okay? And I guess we just have to go off the list. If you are on the unfollow list, you have been cut, all right? Kendrick, clearly. Playboy Cardi, yeah, I haven't heard the real rumor or the real, situation behind him not ended up on the final version of No Face, but I think there's some drama there. I'm going to try to get some info on that. Yeah, I don't think he fucking with Cardi. By the way, no, actually, I did have a source on that. Hold on. Yeah, I did have a source about the Cardi thing. Hold on. Let me tell you. I did have like some source. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did hear about that. It was described to me as Cardi switching sides. Apparently, after his verse was removed, he posted up wearing a Toronto. The Weeknd was wearing a Toronto jersey. They were together or something like that. Something going on there. Something's going on, right? LeBron, yeah, I think he's been I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I think Drake has probably drafted up goodbye my friend text to LeBron a long time ago, and I don't know if he sent it yet, but this was the official it's over, bro. Okay, go turn up to that nigga song. Go get lit and get bounced out the playoffs first round with your son, listening to Euphoria, nigga. No more going crazy to 0 to 100 and all them Drake songs. Drake ain't fucking with this nigga, man. That's point blank, period, right? So we know that to be true. Who are these other people though? Who are the other people who got unfollowed? Supposedly Rick Ross. Yeah, I don't think this one's coming back around. The Rick Ross thing, I don't think it's coming back around. Yeah, that's over too. DeMar DeRozan, finally, you could stop showing up on these platforms saying Drake is your guy. There's nothing more of a slap in the face than when a nigga just try to set you up or stab you in the back. Him try to convince people that he's a good friend to you. Fuck out of here. DeMar, you're an op, okay? That's how Drake looks at you. You're an op, okay? Nobody want to hear you say, oh, I like Drake no more. Just stay there, nigga. You picked a side, stay there, okay? Joe Budden, I don't know what their issue is. Actually, I do. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Joe. I number one, Joe has basked in the idea of Drake losing, right? Joe has, again, and I wonder how Drake really thinks about this, because I think Drake was already annoyed at Joe for kind of putting out this narrative that he was into young girls, or his content singing about young girls was weird. And, he had cussed Joe out on my comment section. You remember this cuss out right here? Drake, Joe Budden, diss, a comment, right? This kind of came from, this kind of came from, where is it at? Yeah, this kind of came from, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this came from, him watching that nigga Joe kind of like say stuff that makes it feel like, he's he's a little weird, right? Let me see, what was the context? Here we go.
That's dog, I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. Mm-hmm. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the away from some of these younger niggas. And
yeah, so Joe started that, and then I think Drake was trying to respond but act on bother and cleverly play off of it with tailor-made freestyle when he was talking to Kendrick. Like, yo, Kendrick, talk about him liking young girls. I got that from the Joe Budden podcast. That would probably be cute. And then Kendrick uses the whole battle to call Drake a pedophile, and I think Drake is just like, fuck Joe. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck this nigga. Like, I think Drake was trying to do like an 8 Mile thing. Like, yeah, talk about that old bullshit, or talk about that fucking little TikTok videos that niggas making about me. Go ahead, nigga. And Kendrick was just like, okay. And just talked about it so crazy and called him a pedophile that I think Drake was just like, man, fuck Joe.
Stop these 25-year-olds. I'm listening to the album. Yo, you're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world. Loving about Cole, like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey City. I want to hear how you lost your fucking virginity. And then he started to grow up. Mm-hmm. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
No.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, after that, I think he's probably looked at like, this nigga Joe helped drive the narrative like I'm some, kitty fucker. And then Kendrick fucking does like take that narrative and run with it. And then you have people making jokes, so fuck them. Who else? There's a lot more people that got unfollowed. Where's the Drake pages that could tell me exactly who got followed? Y'all should know. Y'all should know. Who the hell got unfollowed? We need the full list. Let me see. Who else?
What's going on from France? Thank you.
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne did not get unfollowed, nigga. Y'all are tripping. Okay? You said gutter. Yeah, YG probably got unfollowed, right? Let's look, though.
From France.
YG.
Shout out to France.
Nah, he still made the list. YG still made the list. Okay. Nah, Travis still on the list. You know Travis. Yeah, Travis still on the list. Nah, Jay Prince will never get unfollowed, nigga. Stop it. Yeah, both of them, yeah. Who else? Nah, Wayne is never unfollowed. Come on, stop it. Nicki not unfollowed. Who's unfollowed? Diddy?
God damn.
Nah, even Diddy's still on
American
the list.
ignorant.
Damn,
France
Drake
is
really
the
not
best.
fucking with them niggas.
Okay.
Drake really not fucking with them niggas, bro.
Shout out to friends.
Serena? Did he ever follow her? Well, I mean, he might have unfollowed her a while ago.
I don't know if you know, low key, I'm Haitian. Low key, I'm kind of French. So, if you didn't know that. So.
Dave Free? I don't think he ever followed Dave Free, though.
I'm like half Haitian.
Who else? Come on, give me some names. Top 5 still got to follow. What about Whack 100?
We're in the time of the world
Oh,
where
no, Whack page.
everybody's everything, and bro, it's like a one world government, bro. So we're all the same, bro.
Eat it. Does Adam 22 still got to follow? Yup. Does Vlad got to follow? Oh, no Vlad. 21 Savage got to follow still?
We don't
Yup.
live in third world
Lil
country.
Yachty?
That's the only thing that matters.
All right,
bro.
tell me
Just
some
be
people.
happy.
Oh, Schoolboy Q.
That's the only thing.
He
that
still
matters.
follows Schoolboy Q. Maybe he's following Schoolboy Q to find out his next Toronto show to shut it down. I don't know. Like, all right, Rich Forever. Yeah. Kanye. Ooh, I should look at. Yeah, he's not following Kanye. Isn't Kanye's name just Ye? Oh, he still follows. He still follows Ye. Future. No way he unfollows Nevadius. Yeah, you can't unfollow Nevadius. What about Metro? What about Metrosexual?
Who is that?
Does he follow? He follows Kendrick other thing. What's Kendrick other Twitter call? Nav. Nav still made it. What about Ja Morant? He still follows Ja Morant. He got to see what IG baddie Ja Morant's about to fuck. That Drake could fuck her first. Yeah, man. I heard he piped the fuck out of Ja Morant's like love interest. Like that's some fucked up shit. Who else? Thug. He not unfollowing Thugger. Stop it, bro. Jojo Ruski. Nah, hell no, he don't follow that shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I think if Drake sees Kendrick, he's slapping the shit out of him. Or trying to. Bronny? Nah, Bronny still got to follow. Yeah, yo, I follow your son, but not your dad. That's crazy. Yo, I follow your son, but not your dad is crazy. He definitely did not unfollow Aiden. Stop it, boy. Aiden's home team. Elliot Wilson? Ooh. Elliot Wilson off the chopping block. Well, yeah, Elliot Wilson's gone. Elliot Wilson's gone. What about SZA? Nah, SZA got me blocked, so I can't even find her anyway. Baby Keem? Nah, you gotta still follow Baby Keem in case, you know, you're trying to line Kendrick up. You get what I'm saying? That's what Drake is probably thinking. Like, yo, I'm gonna follow Keem that in case he give me the drop on Kendrick. Who else? Michael Rubin? Hell nah. This is the new White Diddy. You can't unfollow the new White Diddy. The hell? 50 rocks with Drake. Yeah, no, hell no. Ken Carson? Yo, speaking of Ken Carson, I ain't even bringing this up to embarrass you, brother. Yo, Ken Carson got hacked and they showed that man's DMs, bro. Yo, that nigga dropped a Tony Snell in the motherfucking DMs, bro. This nigga was DMing every bitch known to man. Chick, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Y'all know some of y'all think the blue check is like a fucking superpower, but trust me, celebrities get ignored, left on red too. They just DM more bitches than you. That's the thing. Like, put it like this. Celebrities DM like on average a good 50 to 70 girls a day. So if you a regular nigga, think about this. Celebrities, blue checked up, millions of followers, 50 to 70 girls. How many girls are you DMing and you got 300 followers? Exactly. You feel me? So my boys are shooting a shot. One thing I say, and you know, I'm complimenting this guy actually, Ken Carson, I fuck with you. Everybody uses the same approach. Like, you know what I mean? His approach is the black heart. He sends the black heart, that's it. Black heart, black heart. So he sends the black heart to all the baddies. If they respond, they talk about something else. Look, he said this a couple times to this shorty. I admire the persistence. Tight shit, you know what I mean? What the fuck?
Liftoff looks good. Persistent.
Apparently this was him trying to get Nicki Minaj. He hit Nicki up and said, follow me. Damn, your DMs is open? I would have been DMs. How you don't follow Ken Carson, though? That's crazy. Damn. I don't got a blue check? Wait, he's not verified?
And orbit stabilizing.
Yo, they say this nigga was just shooting bricks. Look. Hit this girl, this girl. This girl. I guess he's trying to link with her. She said definitely one day for sure. She said I'm gonna pull up sure your other pages tight. Let's see. Fuck.
No matter how many times we jump, it never gets moved.
Nah, Shorty type of fire though. She fired. He was trying to get with her right here. Okay. Why she leave my nigga on red? She probably got only. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's a self-esteem killer when she got OnlyFans in her motherfucking bio, nigga. Yeah, these joints be leaving a real ass nigga on red when they got OnlyFans in their bio. This is crazy.
What the hell, man?
I'm gonna keep it a beam with you.
Nah, this
I
gotta
feel
be
a way if I got left on red by a chick
There's
named
no
Got
way.
Throat. Like, bruh, like she's advertising sucking dick. What the fuck? Think I'm Ken Carson. Nigga. Okay, I'm not gonna look up all these girls, but yeah, my boy was shooting a shot. Hey, by the way, Ken Carson. Only normies are gonna clown you for, oh, yo, no bitches was responding. Bruh, you only need one. I think this was just a show, not because, yo, these days women get hit up by so many celebrities, and this is why I was telling you about most women on social media. Like, all right, I'm gonna pull up one more girl.
Who wakes up
Just,
and thinks
one of these
about
girls is
this?
DMing. Bro, these are regular girls. Ken Carson's a millionaire, right? And they look at their fucking DM, see a millionaire rapper, and they're like, I'm okay. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, everything, because sometimes, y'all, I know when I'm talking about women, y'all be like, it's only girls you're dealing. No. Them, you're going to see these girls look average. You feel me? Average. Look at this one.
I am waking at 4 a.m. to play some games.
Rough.
Look at some. France is the best of the world. Like, damn, nigga, calm down, bro.
Like, this girl has Ken Carson in her DMs, and she's hurt. You feel what I'm saying? So if you, this is what I'm saying, that, yo, regular women just get a crazy inflated head. You know what I mean? Man, this boy was shooting us. Wait a second. I ain't even gonna pull up Godzilla. Man, that sounds like something we saw already. All right. Somebody said Ken Carson ain't a millionaire? Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. That's what I'm saying. The nigga was DMing regular women. Darnell Rollins. All right, no, let's stay with this Drake thing for a while. Actually, we don't have to say it. Yeah, unless y'all find names, I'm not gonna search every name. Yeah, I think Drake is going through maybe something he should have went through at the beginning of his career. Drake, you're not friends with these guys, man. Like, nigga, you're only friends with like Cream, Chubbs, 40. Like, other than that, bro, these guys are your co-workers. Don't matter if y'all fuck the same girls. Y'all been to Turks together 20 times. Like, you brought them on the fucking cargo plane. Yeah, no. They're not your friends, okay? And to be honest, you know, what you get to realize, I think you rap about it, is not lonely at the top. Nigga, it definitely is lonely at the top. Because here's the thing, everybody coming around you ain't happy for you just to be at the top and never moving. They want to be at the top too. So it's only so long they're gonna celebrate you being stuck at number one without them saying, this nigga corny. Why ain't I number one? And that's where the little slick hate goes down. Let me see. They're saying that Donnell Rollins comments on his experience at Diddy.
You see this? Nick, I want you to put this picture in here, right? You see this picture? Donnell in between Diddy legs on a yacht. Listen, no. Listen,
let me explain.
That's where you got this baby. You know about that big
Let me explain. That was a day party.
Right.
That wasn't a day
party. This was in the gift bags on Diddy's yacht.
That was a day party. I got the history behind that. That was a day party. Okay. And I'm not, first off, it's a very interesting situation that you bring this up, right? And I will tell y'all, and everybody knows, and I know I'll be criticized for this, and you know, Diddy throw some of the best parties you ever go to.
You ain't have to be between his legs.
But listen, you just gotta know. You know, you got.
Alright, typical Diddy shit. Holy shit. Alright, Drake trimming the fat. I like that. Pause. He's finally unfollowing people. The cease and desist stuff was fake. J. Cole thing, I'm gonna actually look into.
The city's nice, but why is Bethesda not blowing us away?
Keep selling her catalog. J. Cole didn't inside.
I want to see a city without.
Somebody said if I think J. Cole and Drake are gonna get into it,
no sense.
Nigga, I don't think J. Cole, like, nigga, J. Cole dropped a diss on the podcast. Stop talking about Drake and talk about Cardi. Cardi finna drop, man. Now, if you ask me, there's a there's an 8% chance that Cardi drops before 2025. So all that 2024 music shit is, y'all call him J Fold? Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. I did release one part of the video or the interview with one part of the interview with Jacquees. I don't know if I'm gonna put out that interview in full, because I remember when he came to do it. The reason why I never came out, like, you know, I think he was talking about his ex and then his current girl, who's Deion Sanders' daughter. And I remember after we did the interview, like, he was, I think he was so sure about certain shit he said there. So what I did is that we clipped it up, but in the parts that he's talking about, like, his current girl, who I think is his fiance now, and Dreezy, I think Dreezy's ex. I think we're not putting that part out. So you'll see clips, but I don't think you'll see interviews. We could just edit that part out. Okay. You have my man Rollo, who's super upset at Boosie after Boosie Boosie posted up a video where he was showing love and showing his support to Yo Gotti. And Rollo felt like the timing on that was fucking weird, right? Let me see if I can find the video of this. Where is it? Boosie met up with Boosie met up with Yo Gotti and after a long time and thanked him for taking care of his mom when he was in jail. Right? Which, by the way, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know right now it's like everybody's hating Yo Gotti, but Boosie has his own reasons why he's thankful for Gotti, and I think we gotta be able to differentiate rather than celebrating somebody like they're a great person or if somebody did something for you. It's like you can't blame Kodak for rocking with Trump. Trump pardoned him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. What do you think? He's supposed to say fuck Trump? Like, that would be idiotic. So Boosie says that Gotti is, used to send some bread to his mom when he was in jail, and he's saying thank you for that. He said, congratulations. I seen Yo come up, Yo Gotti. Me and this nigga go way back to the early 2000s, and he looked out for moms when I was growing, right?
Perfect execution.
You know, like a ain't been in the game since, hey, I seen it come up. I swear, like, I seen it come up. How you doing? Good night? Every time, man. Every time I need that booster, man. Yeah. I need, they asking for you. They asking for you. Free and artist. Yeah. You know, like a ain't been in the game.
Okay. Then that subsequently turns into Rollo. Rollo is just he's a super pro-Dolph type of person. He says Boosie should have left Dolph family free from the trial before he did this lame ass shit. And I don't know about this. And after that, he reacted with the video to the whole thing.
Boosie know he should have let that man family grieve before he did all this old dapping and looking at. Everybody just seen that motherfucking trial and seen that this man resurface footage of him getting shot. But he wanna go over there, do all this. Hey, I see, man, fuck all that. Boosie know he should have let that man family grieve.
Okay, here we go. And then after that, Rollo actually walked it back and he said, yo, you know what, man, I'm not saying shit else about Boosie. He says, I'm gonna leave all that negativity alone. I'm not saying shit else about them people done trolling. I don't know if he was trolling.
You know what, y'all? I ain't even gonna lie, I failed the test. I told my family, I told my staff, I told my team members of my Muslim community that I wasn't gonna say shit else about the nigga Boosie. I just seen the shit with him and the old boy, and that shit just like struck a nerve. But that's my word. From now on, I ain't gonna say shit about the nigga. Zero. I'm gonna stay off all the bullshit. I'm gonna stop trolling. I think I got my get back. I just was mad that he did all that shit to me while I was in prison, and I got out. And, we couldn't talk and we couldn't meet up and shit, so I was just like, fuck it. Nigga ain't my friend no way, so I might as well just keep going on and on. But that's my word. I'm finna delete this shit off my story, and I'm gonna just leave this shit alone. That's my word. You know what, y'all?
Okay. And then Boosie said this nigga's obsessed. Hey, I think, I like Rollo, and I like Rollo's loyalty more than anything. I think in this game, you notice that, a lot of people don't have that type of loyalty to someone. They rock with whoever who either survived or who's popular. And Rollo, because of many different reasons, he rocks with Dolph heavy. He's just not gonna sit back and not speak up. And I think, by the way, I don't know how his career is looking in the music industry, but I think it's probably costing him a lot of opportunities, but he's doing it out of loyalty. Now, what he got going on with Boosie, he's mad at Boosie for calling him a rat when he was locked up. So when he got locked up, Boosie, there was some paperwork that came out, and Boosie stamped it as, yo, Rollo ratted. And Rollo is upset that people called him a rat because he says he never ratted. and he wants Boosie to basically apologize for backtracking. Boosie basically isn't really doing that. He's not apologizing. So I'm glad he stopped mentioning Boosie, but not because of this whole Dolph thing. I do like his loyalty with the Dolph thing. I think he should stop antagonizing Boosie because it seems like there's going to be a crash out happening someday, somewhere between him and Boosie. Not saying.
Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply. I appreciate your sympathy. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible.
Under the circumstances, I'm sure your customers understand the delay.
The delay has been too long already. If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost.
I think that we should help her. Those supplies might be important, perhaps even vital.
They are indeed, and our customers have been waiting far too long to receive them. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see.
Sure, I'll take the job.
You have lifted a great weight from my shoulders. I thank you. Here are the packages. One is for Alikja Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm. Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamadi Station. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels.
Our sins must have been considerable for the Great Serpent to subject us to this.
I'm sorry, but I cannot just give you supplies. Serpent's Grace, are you a new volunteer? I was told you'd be coming yesterday. Or was it today? By Jinan. What day even is it?
See, that dude was not a gamer. That like, oh, he beat the whole DLC in one day. He did that shit for content, bro. You can't even process a game like this in one day, DLC or not. You gotta, come on. This is the first time I'm hearing of any volunteer work.
So you didn't send me that slate with the urgent tone and suspect grammar? Now I'm wondering who did. No matter. You're here, they are not. My name is Vasilis. I am Herald's assistant. Or I was. Until the cataclysm took out much of the city and half of the people with it. Now I'm part healer, caretaker, warrior. The list goes on and on.
I imagine it's trial by fire. Nah, that's a long list.
There's a lot of work. I am still wrapping my head around the scope. You don't need Jinan's sight to see things are bad. No, bad is the wrong word. What happened here was tectonic. And while the wounded are being tended to, I'm most concerned with those in the city who haven't sought help. What we need is for people to check in on the elderly and the infirm.
I can help you check on
Thank you. There are many in need. But I would like you to start with Reagan Oida. His home is not too far from here, near the Halls of Obedience. I need two things. One, see if he's okay. And two, make sure he's taking his medicine. Plus, it will be good for him to see a friendly face, to give his spirits a lift.
it. What can you tell me about Ray?
Best of luck to you. To all of us. Yes?
What do you require? Oh, it's you. Let me make one thing very clear. You will receive no preferential treatment. No free treatments, no free supplies. We barely have enough as it is.
God damn. That suits me fine.
Good. Please understand, I have not been myself lately. You found me at the bad moment. The stress of everything is becoming overwhelming, but that is no excuse to act like I just did. I apologize.
Apology accepted.
I appreciate that. Now, may I help you with something?
I need a dog.
Let me examine you. You seem healthy to me.
Alright, that's good. I can use some medical supplies.
Try not to get too greedy.
She must not know how to bless people. You tripping. How did you become a healer?
I had little choice in the matter, as everyone in my family has been in this profession. As soon as I came of working age, my father would set me beside him and have me aid his procedures. All must serve. If you do not need medical assistance, please move on. Exhausted, drained, hopeless. I am not sure what brought this disaster upon us, whether it was the Great Serpent's wrath, or a horrible accident, or something else. But what I do know is that these people who are suffering, they did not deserve any of this. I do not believe your optimism is warranted, frankly, but I will admit it is a nice change of pace. I hope you are right. But for now, it is hard for me to believe that we will ever crawl out of this hole. Deflated? But morale really has no place in the halls of healing. My healers are exhausted, frustrated, hungry, even scared. Yet they carry on. It is what is expected of us all. We suffer so others may survive. If you'll excuse me then. Just trying to survive one more day. If you do not need medical assistance, I suggest you move along.
Many thanks for your assistance. We
Need help?
Every spare hand.
You and everyone
spare
else.
brain, spare food.
I am unsure. Well, I must... If we are done, please move along.
I'm sorry, but this wing of the hospital is under investigation. You'll have to leave.
Investigation? Or I don't know how to say none of these words. The boss sent me. This slate should provide me access.
Even with the cataclysm, this is highly irregular. But not surprising. Kisrani is obsessed with transparency and often seeks independent help. I find this tendency unwise.
And by unwise, he means a complete disregard for operational security, rules, and regulations.
Possibly. And yet, despite what I said, and unsaid, she persists in doing so. So, we must come to a compromise.
A good compromise leaves everyone unhappy. This one was particularly miserable.
I will give you the keycard to Kara's computer. You will be able to access documents and correspondence for the past month. Any further access will require admin privileges, which I am not willing to grant.
I understand. That's not good enough. I need admin privileges.
I apologize, but you are only given access to view the computer's records. Admin privileges are restricted. And if I... And if so, I am...
Did Yukaru give you any details about what he was up to?
Unfortunately, rather than use the proper channels, he chose to start his own investigation.
A very unfortunate choice.
I will not pretend to know the particulars of this case. I will say this. We are House Dul Kef. We have a reputation. We are professional. We are exacting.
We don't make mistakes.
Precisely.
Is it unusual for Yukaru to abandon his post?
It is highly unusual for anyone to display such disobedience, especially now. Such actions are tantamount to heresy. Loss of employment is the most likely outcome.
A beheading isn't off the table.
It would be done humanely, of course.
When did Yukaru last check in for work?
Ukaru hasn't logged into his station for some time. I've had to process several write-ups documenting his absence.
Dereliction of duty, failure to serve, fireable offenses all around.
We've also had to shift resources and people to make up for his absence. Suffice to say, it has made navigating this current situation more difficult.
Did he have any details about what he was up to?
Unfortunately, rather than use the proper channels, he chose to start his own investigation.
A very unfortunate choice.
I will not pretend to know the particulars of this case. I will say this. We are House Dul Kef. We have a reputation. We are professional. We are exacting.
We don't make mistakes.
Precisely. Several. The halls of healing are extremely busy. We can't keep track of every individual that passes through. In particular, the patients. We had to usher one out of here just now, who claimed to have a crippling headache.
Given the patient himself was a headache, it's likely genetic.
Admin privileges would allow you to view the access logs, however, that track the last 3 users to sign in. Now, to get back to these spreadsheets.
Gazra. It was once so beautiful.
I keep.
She doesn't have anything she picks.
Goodbye, dearest.
Access is provided to and by executors of House Dual Kef. This unit reminds you to be mindful of your position.
Move, no loitering. Do you not have business with us, Kadi? Whatever Razma has tasked you with deserves your full attention. Let me know when you have finished your business with House Kadi.
Right now, I don't think I've been there.
I hope things go back to normal soon. They are so pretty. I cannot wait. I want tattoos just like yours.
When you are older, you can get them. I think they will suit you better than me.
Does it hurt when you get them?
It is uncomfortable, but it is not as bad as you think. And you are stronger than I am, so it should not bother you at all.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I would do anything to sleep.
Ah, hello. Welcome to the old. I am not allowed to call it that, but where you are from, that is what you would call a shop like mine. Even those in Dazra are surprised. I must admit,
I could always use the business, so come back soon.
Pray that the great serpent
And guess what she tells me? She tells me there is somebody else. Tell waste years. Laying next to a body that could not care less about me. Oh, she's gone now. She angered the great serpent. And poof! To that, you know what I say? I say good riddance to her. Not very talkative today, huh? Something troubling you? Oh, come on.
You displease the great serpent. Do not agitate.
You think so little of me as a friend that you really think I would let them eat you? I'm hurt. Personal insults now, huh? You know, I thought you were different. Just like everyone else.
I am hungry.
Hello! Aha! It's you! Welcome, welcome. If you're looking to stave off hunger, you will find no better place. We serve high-quality growth, freshly slaughtered. This seems like your kind of place. Aha, yes, friend. This is the place. Now, just enjoy yourself. If you need something, holler. And I do mean... Of course, of course. Our food supply. We are holding on. The growth farmers have been working tirelessly to make sure there are no major disruptions. I am unsure how long that can realistically continue, but I trust in the Great Serpent. How do I feel about it? Not good. Not good. But I am holding on, though. There's no point in becoming bogged down by fear. I also feel strangely honored in a way that I am able to serve the people of Dazra in this time of need. To offer them food and allow them to, if well, only for a moment, escape to a simpler, safer time. What an honor that is, truly. All must serve.
Word around the city is that emergency food rations are running low. I pray our food supply holds firm. We will be fine. How can you be so sure? The emergency rations run out. Everyone will look to us to provide food. Could we keep up with demand?
Nick has not failed us yet. The growth farms appear to be in relatively good health. We're mercifully spared from a catastrophe. As long
that we are here.
Go to sleep.
What will be our next course of action?
Of course, it's stable too.
Maneuvering into position. And we are now in stable orbit.
Once again, this is Stable TV. Y'all boy stay woke out there. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see you this tomorrow, but let me sleep for a couple hours. I'll see y'all in like